Hey everybody, this is Grace. In this video, I'm going to talk about something I have talked about repeatedly. Yeah, and it's basically a little bit of an update, I guess. But over my lifetime, and I know I'm not the only one who has ever been through this before, but I'm only talking about mine. In fact, when I made some videos, there's other people who say they've experienced this too. So I know it's not just me. I never would have suspected it was. But during my whole lifetime, since I don't know when, I can't say my whole lifetime, but anyway, some people might think of this as flattery, flattering. It's not. And then basically it's when somebody tries to take parts of you, like your interest, your anything that is specific to you, something you enjoy, something you are, and even your own personality. Like if they know you in person, say personality. If it's something online, it could be more of a persona that you put out. And then they take it, and I call it steal. And that's how I see it. I don't find that flattering. I find that as theft. Now, people who find it, to me, if somebody finds that as flattering, perhaps they're the ones who do it. Yeah, and they've learned that excuse, or they have heard that as an excuse, like, oh, well, you should be flattered. And so they just keep repeating that. No, it's not flattering at all. But they'll steal anything. They'll steal your ideas. Like I've said, I've mentioned this so many times, so many videos, on more than one channel over the years. And they just do. They just take anything and make it their own and act as though it's their own. And I know, like on, YouTube isn't the only place you can do videos. But, you can hear, people say that, oh, the smaller channels take from the bigger channels. No, not my experience. My experience is that the people who are more popular, my experience, I'm not saying this is across the board, I'm not saying it's every time, but the people who have more subscribers, more views, more whatever, they'll take from the ones that have the least. And they'll see if, oh, that's a good idea, I'm going to take it. But anyway, like I said, I want to give a little bit of an update on this kind of thing, and I'm not sure where I left off on this channel with it, but yeah, it's a bit of an update. Like I said, I've had people do this to me my whole life. Many years. Okay, now one of the things I want to mention is this, some people think that there might be a, how do you handle that situation? Well, there's never across the board. There's never in my view, never a one-size-fits-all in any situation, because every situation is different. And all people are different. So there's not this is all you do and it's done, over with. None of that. I can say what I would do, but I can't say that I would do that 100% in every case, in every situation. Because like the people are different. I'm different in a different situation. I'm sure that makes sense. But anyway, that guy just didn't seem like he wanted to stop, did he? Anyway, yeah. And now to get to this, some of these people that do something like that, I find them quite disturbing. Not only disgusting, despicable, but disturbing and quite delusional too, of course. There's a lot of words I could throw out. I can't say it's the same for each and every one of them. But overall, my view is they just don't have much, they're not very creative. They're not that intelligent. They cannot come up with their own whatever it is. So they take it from other people. And like I've said, I know that it's not just me. And in some situations, it's that they're doing it to me and others, and I see it. Okay. Sure enough, I come out here and I start sneezing. Allergies, oh my goodness. And here it is autumn, and yeah. but a lot of things are blooming. You would think it wouldn't be, but anyway, you know, and I could go, like I was saying, you know, this about, you know, some people think there's one solution to it. In some of them, I don't think there is a solution. I think that as long as that person, you know, like if you're online, and you would have to basically give up and go into, you know, hiding or something, because my experience is these types, they will find you. They will stalk you, cyber stalk you, you know, and I'm talking about online, you know, because that you're their bread and butter kind of thing. You know, if you're a person who has, you know, a variety of ideas or good ideas, both, you know, whatever, and they're just not that smart, they cannot come up with their own, they're only manipulative, and they're only thieves and stuff like that. You know, low, what do they call, some people call them bottom feeders or something like that. And you're their bread and butter. If they can make money off of it, they will. And they're going to follow you and try to find you so they can have more to talk about and more to, you know, to use from you. And so you just basically have to quit. Now, that's for some of them. And I really do see that. You know. Now, my experiences have not always been just online, just for the record. In person, how difficult that would be. I mean, especially like if you're on a job and you have somebody who keeps doing that, or in a classroom, wherever. I was a career student, yeah. You can see stuff like that happening, and not all that. None of this is really like every time, but it can be often, as we all know, to different people, because there are these type out there. It's not like they disappeared, you know, that they're all, you know, whatever, gone. They're out there. But anyway. Okay, forgive me, I have my mask on, so I'm going to sound a little bit muffled. Like as if we're not all used to it by now. You know, people having their mask on at times. Smart people. Yeah. Good citizens. Anyway, like I was saying, I guess I was talking about, where did I leave off? I was talking about the people that, like I was saying, that I just, in some instances, they're just going to keep doing it. Some of them get a sick thrill out of that. Like if you, you know, make other people aware of it, it's kind of like, you know, they're, I call it a narcissistic histrionic blend of behaviors. They get a thrill. Because they're being the center of attention, they don't care. My experience with more histrionic people, they don't care how they get attention, as long as they get it. If it's good or bad, they don't care, as long as people are looking at them, watching them, giving them attention that they so desire. And like I said, you know, you could just leave and they will cyber stalk you to steal from you your ideas, your persona, even your catchphrases, your besides your ideas and all that, even little things about you. Like if you have an accent, like I have an accent. Oh. Where was I? Let me fix this a little bit. Yeah. But I was talking about there, you know, like me, I'm going the wrong way. I have an accent. I mean, it's very obvious. And my accent is actually, I'm born and raised in Texas, but I moved to, after I was 18, I lived in a lot of different states, different places, different accents. You know, Texans don't all have just one accent. And I'm serious. There's some people who will steal it, try to make it their own. Now, really? Okay, my accent, the way I accent on various words is very different. I've never thought of it as something somebody would want to steal, to tell you the truth. I'm not trying to put myself down or anything, but no, I just don't. And like I said, you know, living in so many different places, I picked up a lot of little, I don't know, but like, you get what I'm saying. Somebody who you know, some people would be flattered, say, oh, they just want to be me so much. No, that's not it. They want, like I said, you're their bread and butter. Okay? And some of them I do, you know, like I said, this is not just what happens to me. I've seen people do that to other people too. But I wonder if they maybe have, what used to be called multiple personality disorder, but it's I always get this wrong, dissociative identity disorder, DID. And it's not, okay, I don't know enough about that one to really talk much about it. But, yeah, I do wonder if some of them, you can see it kind of, if that's what it is. I'm not diagnosing anybody. But when they kind of change to that other persona, and they'll say things that don't match up to their own personality, their overall personality, or their overall, I wouldn't even say personality, I would say their message. Like somebody's trying to put out a message for whatever, they talk a lot about being on this side or that side. You get what I'm saying? And they want to put it out for, everything they say is for one side. And when they steal other people's ideas, they might not even realize that they're, when they switch and you can, see it, that they could be giving out information or giving out ideologies associated with the other side. I've seen that. It is freaky. It truly is freaky. But and you have to wonder, are they really aware of what they're doing? If it's not DID or multiple personality disorder kind of thing, are they aware that they do this? Or have they just done it so long that they don't really care? Now here's the thing about this also. Now I had made a video about somebody who's done that to me, and online. Like I said, this is kind of the story of my life, dealing with these kinds of people. And somebody, I hadn't mentioned this about, DID, and curious, and two people wrote to me, comments, never had heard of them before, nothing, and basically trying to tell me that I need to feel sorry for them. No, I don't think so. That's like if somebody said that I should be sorry for someone with, like, some other one, like narcissistic personality disorder, and and I suffered from narcissistic abuse from them. What is this? This is abuse. I'm supposed to just say, oh, it's okay because they have that, or they sing like they have that. No. Some of the things that people will say, I should feel sorry for them. What about me? Okay, and people who would say that, when somebody steals something from you, are you supposed to feel sorry for them because they have a problem that they want to steal? That they want to steal from people? They must have some kind of problem? In anything. When somebody come and took your couch, you're going to feel flattered? I've said this, used that as an example before. If somebody steals your new sofa, you're going to feel flattered because they liked your taste? Are you going to feel sorry for them because they must have had a reason to steal from you? No. But in things like this, some people will side with them. Oh, well, don't tell me that. I'm not going to listen. And somebody did. Two people, like I said, made comments about it. And yeah, I could say maybe that was two of her personas, two of her personalities that were leaving me messages. But like I said, some of these, I've seen them do it to not just me, but to others, and not me at all, and to others. You get what I'm saying? I'm not always one that they're targeting and you trying to use. And it becomes so sickening to see. And like I said, some people just want you to be accepting of it. No. But anyway, and so where was I with all of this? Like I was saying, I just don't see that there's with someone like that. I just don't see any kind of solution in person. If you're in a job and somebody's doing that, and You know, especially when, I mean, it's going to cause you problems right there. That somebody dares to step over those boundaries. That they dare to. And it could become a situation like your boss wonders, why can't you have any good ideas like the other person? The person who's stealing them somehow before it gets back to your boss. You see? You know, before your boss finds out and says, well, so-and-so had that idea. You know, and they could even say that you stole it from them. Okay, online is kind of often more difficult. I can't say always, because things have, you know, a date quite often on them. Or you can see an order, which happens first and which happens next. And, like if you make videos, you publish a video, it's got a date on it. You can't change the date that it was published and made public. And if the person, which I've seen happen so many times, like that next day or the day after, usually, quite often, they steal those ideas and make their own videos. Well, theirs has a date on it too. So if somebody says anything, you say, look at the date on mine and look at the date on theirs. Okay, yeah. There's your proof. Okay, of who's doing what. And I know that. Yeah, that's a good way to do it too. Here's your proof. And they should be shamed. They should, you know, people should shame them. Really, that's my view. Okay, now we all know that these people can be dangerous, and some people wouldn't want to take that chance. And, you know, I was watching a video last night about somebody who just basically did something like that. Not about stealing ideas, but being fake, total fake, stole a persona kind of thing. Not a persona, but just fake. And yeah, they ganged up. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up, and I hope that they have all that I ordered. It looks like they stuffed too much in one bag. Okay, anyway.